Merp. I have been doing some journaling today. I'm trying to figure out what bothers me about when other people talk a lot or when I feel some people are taking up a lot of space in a group setting. I guess there's a difference between that and someone not really being interested in what others have to say. Yeah. There's that. There's A, B, and then C is probably just like negativity in general. I'm just like, I'm at capacity with that in some odd way. So anyways, some things I did get to was like what is the connection between not expecting things from others and avoiding people who talk a lot? Because I started with trying to understand, what is it that bothers me about people who talk a lot versus like what's the connection between that and how do we get to like not expecting things from others? And what I realize is I try to not expect positive things from others. Um, Even if I want positive. So we can want positive and not expect them. We can have standards but not expect. We can have high standards and low expectations. However, there are some people with whom I do have negative interactions. And because I expect negative to continue, I avoid them just in general. I was just like, well, I don't want to be around these people because I expect the negativity or negative interactions to continue. So there, I do have expectations. They're not low expectations. I guess, I don't know if they're low or high. I have high expectations of negativity. I don't have low expectations of neutralness. Um, hmm. I don't want to interact with them. Yeah, so I expect negative, so I don't want to interact with them, or do I not want to interact with them, so I expect negative? Do I decide, oh, I don't want to interact with this person, and now I'm going to start really setting the expectations high for negativity? Honestly, that one sounds right. Because I do try to go in neutral-ish, like trying not to expect, and low expectations means low expectations of negativity or positivity is how I'm defining it. And when I have high expectations of negativity, I avoid them. And I don't know that this is a bad thing. Like, I think I'm generally around people that I really want to be around. I just want to understand what bothers me about this because it does feel like a weakness of sorts. But maybe I consider things that bother me a weakness, which is not exactly true. But just an end to understand myself is probably better, more accurate. So, what can I understand about myself from this? I can understand for myself that the people I want to be around is like I'm very sensitive to the who I want to surround myself around. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to be a little more honest. Not yeah, honest is a good word because we say or like for me, I at times I can be really self-critical and just say I'm being honest or I'm being objective, but that's not actually being objective. It's a very like negative, masquerading subjectivity. Um, and I've worked with some people that do this. So a big part of being a coach, and I think someone that talks to people about how to improve things, is to walk your talk. So yeah, I think that's a big thing I try to hold myself to is that I can't be telling people to apply these principles if my ass isn't doing it either. So, looking at it a bit more objectively, if I was to look at my situation on the outside, it's like, hey, yeah, like you care about the people you surround yourself around. Do you want to be around people that energize you and like don't want to wallow on things? You care about to be around people that wallow and stay caught up in the past, or are always finding themselves in the same situation. It just kind of gets tiring. Oh, from the outside, I'll say because you want to preserve your energy. Recognize you only have so much. Okay. You want to preserve your energy. Yeah, I do want to preserve my energy. I do care about the people I surround myself around, because you are a combination of the people you surround yourself around. So if you're around people that just talk, like you're going to be someone that just talks, or you have an increased likelihood. Hmm. And as we know, I do not want to. And as we know, I much rather be a doer than talker. I think you okay. Seeing something is way more is powerful in a different way than being told something is. Being told or taught or explain things with words can be very powerful in its own way when it's done well. And seeing something in action can be very powerful in its own way when it's done well. Oh my gosh, yes. Being told something, a thoughtful manner can be very impactful. At the same time, being shown something thoughtful manner be very impactful. And I think they come together. They are they're non-overlapping magisteria. Oh my gosh. I've been learning about this concept with science and religion, or theology. and philosophy, like these bodies of knowledge where they're their unique, distinct ways to understand the world around us. And it's not that one has ultimate authority over the others, but that they don't overlap in what they're speaking to. And when we bring them together, our understanding of the world becomes more comprehensive. So they speak to unique subject matters, and together is how you understand the most. Okay. Oh, okay. So applying that here, I'm trying to argue that in the same way that religion / theology and science are non-overlapping magisteria. No, yeah, I spelled that right. I think it's just a... Okay, magisteria. Oh, wait, I can move my Word doc here. Same way, non-overlapping magisteria. I think content telling people about a topic and showing people topic are non-overlapping magisteria. In both cases, what helps get the most comprehensive. In both cases, what helps you get the most comprehensive understanding is both. It's combining the teachings from each. In the theology, science, religion, helps you understand the how. Oh my gosh, okay. No, sorry, religion helps you understand the why. Help you understand the why. Science helps you understand the how. In this same in a strikingly similar vein, I think good teaching helps you understand the how. And seeing love. And seeing love, or whatever love, family, career, peace. Seeing love, family, career, peace, prosperity. Prosperity. So you understand the why. It's like, why are we learning all these things? You can argue you're learning it for whatever reason, but especially in the self-help space, it's because we want love, we want a good career, we want family, we want peace, we want prosperity. So that's your why. That is your why. So seeing, oh my gosh, telling people about a topic and showing people about a topic remind me of the religion science debate or discussion dialogue. It is said popularly that religion helps you understand the why of the world, universe, and science helps you understand the how to the natural world. It's one interpretation. And what I see in content is educational content or people talking about a topic is them speaking to the how of it, but seeing people that are in love or that are expressing love, that are in a great career, have family, are peaceful and prospering, helps speak to the why. I might have to continue to percolate on this because it's like, well, I don't know that that's entirely it. But I definitely think there's a strong foundation on this. The good teaching helps you understand the how. We want to help people understand their why. Because religion doesn't always provide that in everyone's life, because not everyone is religious. In fact, it is increasingly becoming that people are agnostic or atheist. So showing does demonstrate people with whys. Ultimately, we're trying to speak to others uncovering their why. Because there's not one size fits solution. We are all unique with our genetics, our upbringing, culture. There are only one size fits one to truly get there are only one size fits one whys, because your why will be unique to you, will be unique to you. Okay. Wow. Okay. You that was a 20-minute session of me just kind of like going into that and really reflecting a lot. And that started off like with negative reflection, but I I'm okay with that. Um I'm okay with the fact that I didn't end up understanding the negative thing because this whole positive tangent came about. And it's like I want to understand that, and it kind of melts the negative stuff. It feels like there's multiple paths to get to where you want to go. Whenever there's the sun, you're not like the sun is a mile away. You're not really thinking about growing trees because the sun is just obliterating it all. And that's what I felt like was happening right now. It is like whatever energy I was tapping into, it was obliterating all of like the normal things that I'm thinking about. It's very strong. So they're both viable options. And right now, I felt like the sun one was way more natural. Once we got there, it's like, oh, okay, okay. People are gonna annoy me. That has some to do with them, that has some to do with me. So be it. So be it. Full stop. Nice. There's only a one size fits one for you and your purpose. Talk to you tomorrow.